Let's clap it up now for Tiffany.
Yeah, I still got a paper. This ain't no Shakespeare in the Park. So is everybody ready for the holidays? Yeah. It's just a shame how materialistic and commercial it's gotten. It's not about family values anymore. That's what I say to people I'm too stingy to buy presents for. And it's been working for a while. I'm selfish, I'll admit it. I love to shop, I love to look good. My guilty pleasure is online shopping for plus size clothes. So one of my main shops I go to is called Torrid. It has the worst name ever. It's one letter away from horrid. But I still drop my Black Friday dollars, and it should be coming in the mail soon. You gotta be body positive. You gotta love yourself, especially if nobody else is. I love myself so much, and I am brown, I am thick, and I'm a tall glass of water. I must have been poured in Flint, Michigan. You know what I'm saying? I've also been being ignored on the dating scene for a year and a half, so I have that in common with Flint as well. I'm single. I have a cat. Those two things go together. Having a cat means the first thing I see every morning is a hairy butthole. I assume that's what being married's like, right? But don't worry about me. I'm getting out there, single, ready to mingle. I'm on Tinder. Yeah. Tinder's tough, though. It's hard to find people that you have a common ground with. At least in Williamsburg, everyone has Netflix and HPV, so we got that started off in common. But my main problem with the app is this. The filters don't work. They're not specific enough. I just want to be like, no neck tattoos, nobody making struggle beats. I mean, what would be really helpful is if you put everybody's Uber passenger score on there. I think that says a lot about the worth of a man. Let's keep it real. And I think that lying on a dating profile, I think it should be illegal. In fact, I think you should have your citizenship revoked or spend a year in jail. I don't know, that sounds fair to me. And I just feel like I keep trying to go on dates and like their profile picture looks like the selfie they put up. But when I meet them, they look like the photo your friends tag you in. You know what I mean? It's just like a little less in expectations. The last date, like I went on, it was very promising. We were kikiing in the messages. We're getting ready. The profile picture looked good. And when I finally meet up with him in the bar, I notice his hairline is all kinds of messed up. He's going bald and he's not admitting it. It looked like he stood up on a roller coaster. Worse than the LeBron hairline. And so I had to go in the bathroom and look back at the photo and be like, this is not anywhere in the profile. This is false advertisement. I got hatfished. Does anybody here like podcasts? Yeah, I love podcasts. Podcasts are like an amazing conversation that I can dip out of as soon as that shit gets boring. That's my ideal situation. And I love that I can talk about it and sound smart when I tell people what my boo Jad a Boomrod was talking about. And speaking about boring stuff, isn't it the hardest ever these days to stay out of the politics conversation? Everybody has an opinion. It's all over your Facebook. It's like you can't escape it. I feel like I used to be able to escape it, but no more. And everybody has an opinion, and there's these trolls on the internet who want to bring you down. So even our beloved FLOTUS, Michelle Obama, said something I thought was beautiful. She said, I'm waking up every morning in the White House that was built by slaves and watching my beautiful black children go to school. I was like, that's beautiful, but no. The internet had another idea. They were like, excuse me, the White House was not built by slaves. It was also built by indentured Irish servants. Splitting too many hairs. That's like saying, I made you a cake. It's not a poop cake. There's some poop in it, but there's other stuff too. And Obama, I just like saying that. Obama needs to speak on Standing Rock, right? What's up with that? So, I mean, he's already at the point in his term where he can say anything he wants and get away with it. It's like the point in the restaurant where I already have all my food so I can talk shit because I know they can't spit in it. So, like, what are you afraid of? What are you holding back from? But it's mostly about awareness because there's a lot of girls on my timeline who think Standing Rock is a music festival. And I'm surprised I haven't seen the Coachella headdresses out there yet. But we just have one more month left before Obama drops the mic, right? Before Obama out. That's a wonderful expression, but it's very irresponsible because I would not just drop a microphone because it seems very expensive and I cannot afford that. I can't drop one here because I have all these witnesses to the thing that I broke. And if I did drop it and break it, I would just be like, put on that guy's tab because I can't afford this fucking shit. I don't curse that much. It sounds awkward when it comes out of my mouth. I think the last time I cursed was when I was flying on an airplane and I was in first class. And I sat down on my little seat and lo and behold, a black person comes up and sits next to me in first class. And it took about 1 second. And as soon as we locked eyes, I was like, nigga, we made it. All right, thank you very much.
Keep it going for Tiffany.